and welcome to Life Posts. I'm Wesley Foster, and today's Life Post, I'm going to be covering the relationship you have with your spouse. Men, this is really addressed to you, and it's very important. I have 26 years of marriage to my wife, obviously, and I think the best thing that I can say about it is it has not been easy, but it has been worth it. And that's the key. Troubles, struggles, things that come up, issues you might have had, I gotta say, you've really gotta let that go. You really have to think long term. Younger men who do not have a spouse at this point, now it's time to really think about choosing. You have to think long term. Don't think short term. Don't think about she looks like this, she acts like that. Look at her talents. Look at what she does, her habits, and think about where she's going. What does she want to do with her life? Is that going to blend well with you? Is that going to blend well with where you want to go? Is that something you're interested in? If those answers are no, you owe it to both of you to be friends and walk away. And that can be hard. I was pretty convinced as a young man I wasn't going to have a marriage, let alone a girlfriend at the time. I just didn't think so. But I've been proven wrong, happily. We met and married when we were both very young. But I can say I'm 46 years old right now. Been married for 26 years, and we're actually going to be celebrating the anniversary of our first date 27 years ago, very quickly. It's a success story, and you can have one too. But you have to put her first. Once you are married, have a real commitment in mind. Think long term. Think about her and you as well, to put it bluntly, think of it as a unit. You are together. You're not apart anymore. You can't be like this. You've got to be together. You have to do things together, have common goals, have don't even have a plan necessarily. Have a desire, have a motivation, have a general overall goal. And if things don't go the way you want your goal to go, let it go. It's more important that you and her are together and that you face life's challenges together. One of my last blog posts that I put on WordPress.com was about challenges. And let me tell you, I just went through a very tremendous challenge. Very tremendous. I've been on a temporary hiatus from posting blogs due to that. Surgery, and I can say without a doubt that I owe a lot of the speed of my recovery to my wife. She has stood by me. She has been there for long hours. She cleaned and dressed a very uncomfortable looking bandage, shall we say. And she really, really appreciates me. She's always appreciated me. So that's never been a question. But she still does. And the more I focus on trying to give her and do things for her, the more she turns it around and does things for me. And that right there, that's what the Bible talks about. That's the real meat and potatoes of being married. You need to focus, gentlemen, on what she needs. You got to do it. Don't wait for her. Be a man, step up to the plate, take care of her first. What does she need? Don't worry about you. You do what you have to keep going, but you have to make sure that you're putting her first. You do that enough, and unless she is a selfish person who will never change, and you'll know that because of time. Time will tell. You put her first enough, one day you'll find her putting you first. One day you'll find her getting up with you. If you're one of those early risers who gets up really super early in the morning and you've been making your own breakfast, I'm using a personal example, and you've been making your own lunch, and then one day she gets up with you and you say, "What's going on?" And she'll say, "I'm making your breakfast and your lunch today." And years down the road, she still does it. Why? What motivates her? Yeah, because you put her first. Because you do everything you can to make sure that the load she carries is that much lighter. And don't be afraid to bring her home. Now, that may or may not be a popular topic. I'm not saying she can't work. I'm not against it. I am saying she'll probably be happier if she doesn't have to. That's the man's role. The man's role is not to be a chauvinist. It's not to say women can't do things. Women can be superheroes. So let's not get that mixed up. Any ladies out there that are listening or watching this right now, I'm not saying you can't do amazing things. I mean, right now you can look at, and I apologize if I'm saying the name wrong, but Simone Biles, that girl is doing amazing things. She's doing it way better than I could. So I'm not saying anything against a woman's ability. Their abilities can be amazing. A woman can multitask better than a man in just about every case. In my experience, it's always been that way. But the bottom line is, it's good for a man. It's we benefit as men. We benefit from the challenge of providing and taking care of our families. Seriously. It's good for us. So, ladies, it's not against you. It's about a man's need to be responsible and take care of their family, to be the leader in the home and not a tyrant. I am not supporting a tyrant mentality at all. I'm expecting men to love and cherish their wives, to take care of them, to put them first, to be patient, and to help them through their trials too. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this. I am going to make a valid attempt to keep this going every other week for now. I'm Wesley Foster, author. If you want to know more information about me, see the links down below. My latest book, Angel in a Box, is available for purchase right now on Amazon and on pretty much any other ebook supplier you can find. It's also available in paperback. And as I've always said in my other blogs, smile. It's the best infection you can spread.